Today, I will be going over the 5 worst designed characters in Super Smash Bros. Ultimate. If you guys watched my previous video, I tell you guys how much Sakurai hates the Zelda characters and how poorly designed the Zelda characters are in this game. So today, I'm not going to be mentioning any Zelda characters, but there are still 5 badly designed characters in this game that are not from Zelda that I have a problem with. Before we dive into it, make sure you guys like the video and please subscribe. 99% of my viewers are not subscribe, so please be one of them. Please run it up. Thank you guys very much. For some reason, Sakurai does not like making characters lore accurate or a good representation from their own source material, and there is no bigger offender maybe in the entire game than Bowser. When you look at Smash Ultimate Bowser, that is not Bowser. That is Godzilla. That is some random kaiju monster. That is not Bowser from any Mario game. Bowser simply does not look like that in any game ever. That is just some made up design. Remember, this game came out in 2018. Even up to 2018, Bowser's never looked like that. Bowser is cartoony and goofy and shit. Like, he doesn't look like that. He's not just some giant kaiju monster. He's Bowser. Like, he's iconic. How do you just make an original design for this game instead of pulling from the dozens of Mario games that you can pull from? On top of that, he shouldn't move like that. He should not be that fast. Bowser is in like the top half of the roster in terms of run speed. Why? Why is he that fast? In every Mario spin-off, whether it's Sluggers, Mario Tennis, or any of the sports games, he is a power character. Power characters are really strong, but they move really slow. Okay, in any of the games that have stats, his run speed is like at the bottom. It is so minuscule. He is so slow in every Mario game. But in Smash, he is super fast. Make it make sense. That's like one of his defining traits, is that he's slow. That's like one of the things in every other Mario game. He hits like a fucking truck and he moves really slow. In this game, it just doesn't work that way, and I don't get it. He should not look like that. He should not move like that. They just ruined Bowser to me. He is fun to play. I will give you that. I think he's fun. He has the Bowser side, which is funny, but that is just not a good representation of Bowser. Next up is Lucario. Lucario, my problem with him all boils down to the aura mechanic. Aura to me is just so unserious. It is just so uncompetitive. It is just so unfun to play against that character because he rewards bad play. The fact that you have a comeback mechanic that strong on top of a built-in comeback mechanic in the game with Rage is just absolutely ridiculous and redundant, and is just not needed at all. The fact that you can be beating Lucario 99% of the match and then realize that you beating him actually means that you are losing because you are rewarding the other player by hitting him is just awful. I'm aware that you can say this about other comeback mechanics like Arsene, but Lucario just makes it so much worse. It's so much drastic and it's just so much more powerful to me. Base Joker is still good. Base Terry is still good. Base Lucario is absolutely awful, and then he goes full god mode. Like, the change from aura is just so insane, and it's just so unfun to fight against him. Like, I hate fighting Lucario. Like, if you play against him, you have to play a character that can take stocks early, or you will get punished for making him live past 100. He's just the top tier past 100. It's just so unserious. Call it a skill issue. It's just not very fun. Like, comeback mechanics in general in this game are not very fun, in my opinion. Arsene or Go Meter or other things just probably aren't very fun just because it rewards bad play. It rewards the other player for taking that much percent in the first place. To me, Aura is the worst out of all of them in terms of like how it's implemented in the game. Next up, we have Sonic. If you have seen any competitive match, I think you will agree with me on this one. Again, Sonic's hit and run style is just so boring to watch. Like, it is killing viewership, and it has been for many years. The only thing keeping Sonic viewership afloat is that people like Sonics, including myself. I like rooting for Sonics because he got second so many times, and I think it's really cool when he actually wins and like gets over the hump. I like Sonics as a person and as a competitor, but Sonic as a character is just so goddamn boring. And again, Sonic falls into this category of character where he doesn't have original move set that is representative of his franchise for some reason. Even though there are dozens and dozens of Sonic games, he still has two moves that look and behave basically identically the same. If you are not a Sonic main, you probably do not know the difference between side B and down B. Like, that is awful. They look the same, they basically do the same thing. The changes are very minuscule, and if you are not a Sonic main, you probably don't know the difference. I don't even know the difference. I have to look it up every time I talk about this fucking character. Could have brought something from Unleashed, Sonic Heroes, Sonic Adventure 1 or 2. Could have done so many different things, and instead, he just gets two moves that are exactly the same. It's just awful. Could have done Sonic in the Secret Rings, Sonic in the Black Knight. Could have done something, but no. It's just so boring. Also, his F smash hitbox is just a crime. It's just a fucking crime. It hits so far away from his fist. It's ridiculous. It 2 frames, it kills, it's fast, it's unpunishable, it's ridiculous. Sonic shouldn't deserve that. Sonic doesn't deserve that kind of F smash. Like, Sonic's F smash is probably the best in the entire game. Say that out loud, because he's also the fastest character in the game. Like, he doesn't need all this. Next up is Steve. Steve also has been killing the viewership for competitive Ultimate for many years because he is just so ridiculous. At first, it was very funny. The things that he can build, you know, you have that Trojan horse meme and other things he can build were funny, but after a certain point in time, that shit just fell off, and now nobody likes to watch Steve. Steve has everything. Steve's the best character in the game. He has ridiculous combos. Diamond Pick is just ridiculous. He is so unbalanced, and my problem with Steve is that the game just needs more patches, and DLC did not receive the same amount of patches as the base roster, and they need patches. The DLC in this game is just so OP. Honestly, I could really just group in all the DLC, like Min Min and Pyramithra, in here with Steve as well, because they just are so OP and so unbalanced and so much better than the rest of the roster outside of like Sonic, Snake, and Game & Watch Rob, that they are just unfair because they didn't receive the amount of patches that they really deserved. This game obviously stopped getting patches way too early, and that helps out a lot of characters like Steve and the rest of the DLC. Me personally, I do not like characters that force you to play a completely different game against them, and Steve is one of those characters. You have to learn how to play against his mining and play against his building, and those skills do not transfer to any other character because no other character behaves in that way. Minecart does too many things, shouldn't be a command grab, shouldn't kill. Anvil shouldn't kill that early. Diamond Pick does too much damage. Up tilt jab, way too good of frame data. Steve has it all, and it's just way too oppressive. Next, I have Luigi. Luigi is kind of like Bowser in the sense that his character he doesn't have anything from Luigi's Mansion. Where is his vacuum, bro? Where the fuck is his vacuum? They gave him the plunger, but no vacuum? What the fuck? I understand that you want to make him different than Mario, and you know, that's why he's so floaty, and he has the goofy taunts. Like, that stuff is right, but his specials are just not Luigi. It could have taken something from the Mario and Luigi games, like his electric powers, but honestly, him just not having anything to do with the vacuum at all is just criminal, bro. That's just so criminal. Like, this Luigi's Mansion, up until this point, there's been multiple Luigi Mansion games. He has multiple abilities in the game. They could have like maybe added like Polterpup into the mix somehow. I don't know. Like, what the fuck, man? Like, that's his game. Why wouldn't he have anything to do with a vacuum? Maybe it could have been like Yoshi's like tongue move, where like he could suck somebody into the vacuum and then like shoot him out or something. Like, I don't know. It's Sakurai. You could have thought of something. I'm not a game developer. I just know that that's his main thing. When you think of Luigi, you think of Luigi's Mansion. Why is that not more incorporated into his moveset? We have the plunger and not the vacuum. That's just criminal, bro. That's criminal. Honorable mentions: Donkey Kong not having any barrel attacks or coconut gun also pisses me off. Honestly, looking at this roster, it is clear that Sakurai has Kirby bias and doesn't give the same love and care to the other characters in the game. Kirby and DDD and Meta Knight have saws, and they're so derivative of the source material, unlike most of the cast and that just makes me sad. I hope in the next game a lot of these characters get buffed, a lot of these characters become more like their source material and they get fixed. Let me know what I got right and what I got wrong. Please like the video, please subscribe, drop fucking your. Yo, what's up everybody, it's Breetep here. Thank you guys so much for watching that video. If you guys enjoyed it, make sure you guys like it, subscribe to the channel, and please follow me on Twitch at Breetep Plays Everything if you guys want to see me live. Thank you guys again so much for supporting the channel and watching. Hope you guys have a great rest of your day, man. Peace.
That's a hot take, this the one chip challenge. A days during Ramadan, but that's all you could chew. What's the point of a big mouth to run and all it could do? When the sun rises unadvised, I say all you can move. When the sun down, unbound, I make all you my food. My rise through a Lola was lies through your molars. Just look in the moon, I let my mark like I'm Steven, like this night from the tomb.